Okay, am I on? I'm on. I'm Dr. Barbara Cox. And boy, there's so much to say on this topic. 10 minutes is like, I have to talk fast. But this is fun. We should do this every night. I love you guys. Where do I want to start? I gave you a handout on sex plus intimacy, which ties in lovely with Lauren's chart there. But leave that at your own leisure. I'm not going to be able to get into all the details of that. I think what I want to do is stand up. I'm going to have you, we'll do a little relaxing but active breath. So hands on the belly. And if you don't want to stand up, just do it sitting, but it's good to move around. Breathe into the belly. You can close your eyes if you'd like. And loosen up in there. Just kind of notice what's churned up. Just by talking about this stuff, we churn up subconscious beliefs and things we're working on, and pre-subconscious beliefs and conscious beliefs. So let all that stuff just percolate about. And just say hello to it. And then imagine you breathe up that energy in the belly into your heart center. Just imagine breathing it up into your heart. And opening up the heart, you can even rest your hand on your chest if you'd like over your heart. And here just allow with the breath an opening into the chest. And you can say to yourself or aloud, I love myself.
I love myself.
I love my body.
I love my body.
I love my sexuality.
I love my sexuality.
It is a gift.
It is a gift.
Breathe in and let yourself register that, what comes up. What voices may you hear? You may hear old ancestral voices, your parents, some friends, whatever. Just let those float away for now. Breathing in, letting that energy float around through the chest. Imagine it circulates wherever it needs to go. And imagine doing this with a partner. This is something that I find very healing for people in partnership, is to learn how to connect with your partner, not just through the second chakra, the genital area, but also learning in a process to circulate this energy up from the genitals, from the base, into the heart, and over to your partner. Circulating that can really be pleasurable and help you to have more intimacy. So just take a moment to give your subconscious the suggestion that you may allow yourself that experience in your near future. And then when you're ready, take another breath and you can sit down. But I think I'll stand and talk. I like standing. So sexuality and intimacy, we have a lot of times we're confused. Which way should we go? What do we want? And when you're with somebody and you have a charge, that can be passion without this other stuff. And that usually just translates into it's a quick lust thing, which that can be cool. But if you want something longer term, you have to figure out a way to have passion and intimacy. And that's where it circulates, it lasts longer, it grows into a deeper connection. And there's many ways you can do this, but one key piece that I find really important is to develop polarity, and I'll explain this because it might be a technical term. A lot of times we're tired out, we get neutralized, we get flat, like soda that goes fizzy. You know when you leave your soda can open on the counter and it's like, I don't really drink that much soda, but you know how it gets flat, it doesn't taste good, right? It's like it loses its fizz. Well, as human beings in our culture, a lot of times we lose our fizz the way we live. We don't get enough sleep, we don't do what we need to do to feel good. For men and women in particular, or if you're same-sex couple, it works the same way. You'll have a yin and a yang polarity. You'll have the masculine and the feminine polarity. But if the couple's together, not working on the polarity, you lose your fizzle. You lose that soda fizzle. So some ways you can amp up that fizz, that spark, is to go within and find what makes you spark. So let's say if you feel more in the feminine, the yin polarity, then yin is more, it's more about flowing, receptivity, being in the flow of life. The yangy, kind of more masculine pole is assertiveness, is form. That's where you have structure. So play between the poles. We have both also. I'm a girl, I have yin and yang. So I play with the poles. One day I dress flamboyant, I dress feminine, I dress, pink and flowy. Another day I'll practice the yang. I'll be form and structure and assertiveness, and practice being that polarity the whole day. What's it feel like to be in that assertive go, go, go 24/7 for a day? Just play with it and say, oh, this is what it feels like in my body, and then take a break from it and go into the other polarity the next day. So that gives you a way to jump between the poles. And that builds charge in your body and gives you that fizz, so that your soda can isn't flat, it isn't. And so what we value a lot in this culture is that same kind of flatness, where we're always in our head looking at the computer, and we live from here up. We don't live in the body. So when you're sitting at the computer, typing, looking at Facebook 24/7, you're gonna lose your fizz. So you have to get up, move around, do some of the breathing exercise I talked about, and do some polarity exercises. And I wrote a huge list of different ideas for you. I can't tell them in 10 minutes. I'll talk so fast, I'll run out of time. But the one thing I really wanted to go into was I'd actually meditated on what's best for the group before I came in. And some of these teachings that Warren handed out were some of the things I was going to do a quick little process to help you clear out some of that. So the two that I was going to focus on were releasing ancestral beliefs or cultural beliefs, and worthiness of having intimate relationships. So you want to have a little clearing? Yeah? If you don't want to, just don't listen. So what you do, just close your eyes, go within, and follow my voice. I'll do all the work here. You're the participants. And go into your belly. If you want to rest your hand there, that's good. Or just bring your awareness there. This is your center, your core. A lot of times where you hold the subconscious beliefs. And notice what's coming up for you. But let's find a container for all the things you want to let go of. And you don't even need to consciously know what these are at this point. A lot of them have already been brought up through our talk. Let's imagine like a big metal container 50 yards outside here, in a place where everything you want to release into that big metal container can go. And just by sending your intention there, it can release. And breathe into the belly, letting the belly open up and release any old cultural beliefs that no longer serve you, any feelings of unworthiness. Breathe in and just imagine those float out with the breath. It just happens automatically. You may see it as a color, maybe a murky brown exhales as you release, and it goes all into that container. And that container is a magical container of compost. So it breaks down all those beliefs and turns it into compost, which will grow beautiful flowers. And then let your mind wander to what those beautiful flowers would look like, whatever color they are, yellow, pink, red, green leaves, blowing in the wind. Let's imagine those flowers represent beliefs that I am worthy to have wonderful sexual relationship. Whatever that looks like for you, breathe in that worthiness. Exhale, let it sink into the body. And you can mentally say to yourself, I am worthy to have a wonderful, sexually fulfilling relationship. Whatever that looks like for you, just imagine. I release any beliefs that no longer serve me. And I'll just let you drop into a state of release. Imagine what that feels like in your body as you drop into your core, into your center. Relaxing even more fully into the body. And send the body some love for all the hard work it does, allowing it to have pleasure. And as you've heard tonight, all the wonderful health benefits of pleasure will now activate that for you in your body in a nice, safe way for you. However that plays out, you're safe to enjoy pleasure. Breathing that in. And whenever you're ready, you can open your eyes and stretch. Maybe wiggle your feet and toes. I was right on time, and I had 10 more things to say. Wow. Okay, well, I guess that's it for tonight.